My first guest for today rose to fame when he received an Oscar for his performance as Dith Pran in The Killing Fields.
In a country shattered by war.
U.S. bombs, you sure?
I think many died, I don't know.
And torn by revolution.
After what the Khmer Rouge have been through, I don't think they're going to be exactly affectionate toward Westerners.
Two men would learn the price of survival.
They say that when this place goes up, they think that a lot of people are going to get killed.
Of freedom.
Changed my photograph for a photograph of Pran, and he's a British subject.
And friendship.
All foreign journalists are going to leave Cambodia.
I won't leave you.
I try to escape to Thailand right now.
You know, Pran is not going to last 5 minutes out there.
One would leave to tell his story and win the Pulitzer Prize for international reporting.
Anyone who knows my work will know that half of this belongs to Dith Pran.
One would stay to face his destiny and make his escape to freedom.
And Dr. Hang Naw is currently here in Australia for Refugee Week. Please welcome Dr. Hang Naw. Doctor, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here in Australia for Refugee Week.
Thank you.
Interesting thing is, even though you're now accepted in the United States, you still consider yourself a refugee. Why?
Because I'm a refugee. And I still remember all my past. And we have at least 12 to 13 million refugees in the world. And I represent those people. And basically, 380,000 to 400,000 Cameroon refugees at the border. And I represent those people.
You know, unfortunately, there are so many people in the world, millions of people in the world, who just see refugee as a word. They've never suffered that fate themselves. How do you get those people to understand the plight of the refugee?
So what I came here for the Refugee Week, sponsored by Oscar and Refugee Council. And basically, the world knows exactly the refugee. But they do not know exactly what means the situation of that refugee and refugee camp. The world knows exactly refugee camp, but how about the situation of that refugee camps? No one knows it.
Well, how do you educate those people to understand?
So why you see the killing fields?
Mm-hmm.
And the killing fields just show picture that you know how suffering of people is. That picture, not picture, is the real life of the people. And that in 1985 until now. And now you see the real killing fields in Tiananmen Square in Beijing, in mainland China, that you see the real killing fields. You see, the communists kill people, no judgment, no reason. Kill educated people, like at Tiananmen Square in Beijing. They kill all unarmed students and unarmed people. No judgment, just to fight justice, freedom, and peace. And they kill it. And this morning you see the newspaper, 3 students were executed. What's the reason? Those refugees, 12 to 13 million refugees, have the same feeling, the same situation, and they are the same boat.
Well, it comes back then to the same problem. I mean, how do you educate people with those 3 men that were executed, the 3 students? The President of the United States, for the first time in a fortnight, really came out with both guns blaring. I mean, demanding that China not take this action. They still did. So what can people away from these areas do for the cause?
Sorry. That you see the killing fields, and you know how suffering people is, and yourself and your government has a very good opportunity and very good reputation, very good reputation. And your government is a powerful government. You have to do any kind of political pressure to China. Let China stop that kind of human rights violation. As long as the Chinese communists exist in China, we have no hope for the peace in the world. And as long as the Khmer Rouge exists in Cambodia, we have no hope for the peace in Cambodia.
So, to the average Australian watching the show today, what is your message? What can they do?
I think your government has a very, very good reputation and very powerful country. In the last 15 years, your government sponsored allowed a lot of refugees to have resettlement here. Why not now? Why not now? Please, save those people. They came here, they never make any trouble to your government. They work very hard, they pay a lot of tax for the government. And like my country, like my people, they came here. I'm not saying just only Cambodian people, but how about 12 to 13 million refugees in the world? They came here. I think around 145. Right. 145,000 refugees came here since long time ago, and I think they don't make any trouble to your government.
No. What about away from our shores? Is Australia seen as a racist country?
That yes, a lot of people in the world that they said that Australian has a little bit racist. I don't know, but.
Well, I hope you don't find us that way in your stay here this week. Welcome to our country. It's a great pleasure to have you in Australia, and good luck to you and all concerned with Refugee Week.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.